Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi. Today's discussion is on the topic guidance and counseling and career choice. If we take a look at these terms, guidance, counseling, career choice, these are terms that each and every one of us, most especially the graduates, you are expected to look at them, because as you are stepping your legs out of this place, based on what the last speaker has said, that the challenges are there for you. You are going to experience a lot in terms of challenges and in terms of opportunities. There are things that we want you people to know. These things will help you a lot. Now that you are here, most especially for those of you that are still in JSS1, JSS2, up to SS2, we still have some things that we want you people to know them. If you know them very well, I believe you may find it easy or easier for you to cross the hurdles before you, most especially how you are expected to pass or to cross the present class to the next class. You need concerted efforts. You need concerted effort that will propel you to the next class. You must listen attentively on what we are going to tell you. When we talk of career guidance, we are talking about how a person, how an individual, most especially a student, is expected to choose a career that will help him in the next coming years before the end of his life. There are things that you're expected to know them as a minor. There are things that you may not know them. Teachers are here for you. The counselors around, I believe, they are here for you, or they are there for you. They can tell you what you're expected to do. If you didn't listen to them, I believe you cannot cross the rivers before you. You cannot mount the mountains before you, and you cannot climb the trees before you, because you did not listen to them. If you listen to them, I believe, you are going to get it easier. First and foremost, I want to ask this question. Please, for the graduates, now that you are leaving this place, where are you going? Do you have the intention to stay at home? Do you have the intention to pick somebody's ring? Meaning, do you have the intention to marry? Do you have the intention to further your education to tertiary institutions? If these questions, you are one of these people that I am asking them, yes, I'm going to tertiary institutions, then you should listen to what I will tell you. If you are going for marriage, then you should listen to what I will tell you. If you are going to labor, you are going for job, then listen to what I will tell you. Maybe you may not understand. The journey before you is too rough. You need to look for things that will help you, things that will support you, things that will assist you, so that you can achieve your journey. For those of you that are going to universities, I believe you have numerous courses. We have tens of thousands of courses that are waiting people. Already, I believe, some of you have written JAM. Is that so? You have taken your JAM. You are still waiting for admissions into tertiary institutions. Let me tell you, we've observed with keen interest, most especially people like us that are teaching in the tertiary institutions, we've observed drastically, students are now dragging their legs back. They don't want to read books from cover to cover. They don't want to read their notebooks from cover to cover. They believe on expo, they believe on examination and practice, they believe on chiefs, they believe on drafting and things like that. This is what is bedeviling our society or our community or our schools nowadays. If you go to university, your mental power will give you what it takes to pass courses, unless if you introspect yourself, unless if you look at yourself and understand that, yes, there is a journey before me. Assuming you want to be a medical doctor, I believe we have medical doctors here. We have them. Some of you that have the intention You have the ambition. You want to be a medical doctor. You cannot be a medical doctor with an empty head. You cannot be a medical doctor if you cannot mathematize numbers. Assuming now you are in SS1, SS2, SS3, you are about leaving this place, and a mathematics teacher is in your class. And you don't want to stay in the class, you don't want to listen to what the math teacher is going to teach you. You leave the class, you don't want to listen because mathematics, based on what some students are saying, mathematics is very difficult. To me, mathematics is not difficult. It's not difficult. When I was a student like you, I read from cover to cover this general mathematics. I can solve different exercises in this book from cover to cover. But today the reverse is the case. Some of us that they want to be medical doctors, they don't want to read. They want to be engineers, they don't want to read. A teacher is in the class, they are out of the class. Maybe they may not even come. They'll just come to the principal. They may give the principal money. Please register this student for me. I want to finish my secondary school. Master A, Master B, Master C, Master D is there. He's going to give you answer in your WAEC. He's going to give you answer in your NECO. He's going to give you answer in your NAPTEP. He's going to give you answer in your MBIS. You don't want to read. Then if you go to university, if you go there, lecturers are waiting for you. Those that you cannot bribe them, they are there. And those that you can bribe them, they are there too. So what I want you to note, since in Taraba State University, we have not started medicine. For those of you that have the interest, you want to be medical doctors, I'm telling you, don't deceive yourself. Your father should not deceive you. Your mother should not deceive you. Your friends should not deceive you. The society should not deceive you. Introspect yourself, look at yourself. Do you have the indices to be a medical doctor? Can you mathematize numbers? Do you know this in biology very well? Can you say many things about chemistry, about physics, about other subjects that are related to this field? Because if you are going for medicine, in secondary school, you must pass your mathematics with flying colors. Mathematics must be a priority to you. For those of you that are in SS1, for those of you that are in SS2, and for those of you that are going to university, if you have wronged to yourself, you have cheated yourself, you didn't read very well, you didn't read from cover to cover, and you want to be a medical doctor, then you should go back to the drawing board. I believe teachers are there, they can guide you aright. They can guide you through these things. So mathematics is one of these subjects, followed by what? Followed by English. English is the mother of all subjects. We use English to write our what? To write our papers. And mathematics is the mother of all science courses. If you don't know mathematics, then there is a problem. What am I really saying? I'm saying that English should be a priority to you. Mathematics should be a priority to you. Biology should be a priority to you. Chemistry should be a priority to you. Physics should be a priority to you. If you cannot manipulate these subjects and you want to be a medical doctor, I'm telling you, may get it very difficult. If you go to university, lecturers that are there, they are waiting for you. Because your own has to do with what? Life, health, future of people. They cannot play with you. When I was a young university student, I do see medical students with big textbooks, voluminous textbooks in their bags. If you see them, where are you going? I'm going to class. What have you done? I have read some books. What are you doing? I'm going to read. This is what they were doing. So for those of you that have the notion, you want to be medical doctors, you want to be health practitioners, assuming nurse, you want to be a nurse, you want to be a physiotherapist, you want to be a physiologist, and other courses that are related to health-related sciences, then there is need for you to what? To sit up, buckle up your books very well, you sit up very well, focus your attention on this subject that I have mentioned. This is your secondary school life. Where you are going to read physics. What are you doing? You are doing chemistry. What are you mathematizing? You are mathematizing numbers. What are you are speaking with which language? You are speaking with an international language. That is English language. What are you talking about? I'm talking about biology. This should be the language of a science student that wants to go for what? For medicine. That wants to go for health related courses. I'm telling you this. I know you know these things very well. Maybe you may not know what other students are facing in the university. I have seen a student that went to this medicine. He was in part 4. The university now threw him back, that he should go back and meet his parents because he cannot make it again. In engineering, in medicine, if you fail 1-2 courses, that is the end of it. You are not passing to the next class. It's not like other courses like what we did in the university. If you have one carryover, you can carry on. No. In the university there, if you are for medicine, if you fail 2 courses, you are not going further. This is what I was told then. We had interaction with students like that, and this is what they told us. So what I'm telling each and every one of you, I know if I may give you an opinion survey now, if I may sample your opinions now, if you ask any health, science-related student, where are you going after your secondary school life? He may tell you that I want to be a medical doctor. You cannot get it on what? Platter of gold or platter of silver. You must exact it, you must work for it. This is, by the way. The next one that I want you to note, you are going for your exam or UTME exams. Nowadays, you know what's happening. Despite the fact that there are stringent conditions, measures to checkmate the excesses of teachers, lecturers, parents, and what have you, but still some of us have their own ways. They manipulate their ways to get their JAM results. You may get your JAM result 200 points, 300 points, maybe. I don't know whether there is someone that is having up to 300 among you. Is there anyone here? Is there anyone? JAM 300 points. Who is that person? Yes. All right, okay. That's a very good one. We don't have 300 pointers. You want to be a medical doctor, you must go up to 300 or 260, 70, 80, 90. So long as you want to make it, so long as you want these universities to give you admission, I'm telling you, you still have a long way to go. You must read around the clock so that you can make it. If you go to university, it's not easy. What am I saying? I'm not scaring you. If you go there, it's all about reading. You must read cover to cover based on what I say. Because you are coming out to deal with life. You are going to spend years, 6 years, 7 years, before you become a medical doctor. I believe some of the graduates, those that have graduated from this college, are medical doctors now, right? We still have some, right? We have some, right? That's a very good one. If you ask them, they had a sleepless night or nights before getting this certificate, before getting these trainings. This is the first one. If you are going for medicine, I'm still telling you, if you cannot withstand seeing blood, you cannot withstand seeing cadaver, you cannot withstand seeing wounds and things like that, and you want to be a medical student, then it's going to be very difficult for you. I had a situation whereby a student wanted to read medicine. She lost her mother, and they looked for her mother, they searched for her mother, they could not see the mother, up to the period that the student finished her secondary school. When she went to the university, unfortunately for her, a cadaver was unveiled to her. She discovered that her mother is the one that was lying down for practicals. If you don't have that heart to withstand these challenges, you cannot make it. I believe some of us that want to be medical doctors, they have not seen cadavers. What is cadaver? Dead people, right? That are meant for what? Practicals and what have you. You cannot enjoy or you cannot withstand seeing or touching dead body. So if you are going for this, you should prepare your mind. These are things that you may see them. These are things that you may experience them in the universities. You should not be scared of them because they are meant for you. They cannot kill you, they cannot catch you, they cannot touch you. Are you getting it? You are the one to manipulate them. For those of you that are going for this field, there are things like that you are going to experience a lot. This is by the way. I believe this school is meant for science school. It's only sciences you are doing here. Huh? You are doing arts? You don't do arts. You don't do arts. you are doing now. Where are the teachers? Is there art in this college? Art subjects. No arts. Okay, let us focus on engineering. Who wants to be an engineer among you? Do we have engineers? I want to see hands. Engineers. Very good. Let me tell you, maybe you may not know. We have different fields in engineering. We have agricultural engineers, agricultural implements. We have automobile engineers, those that are dealing with auto repairs, those that are dealing with building cars, those that are dealing with electric work in the cars, those that are spraying cars, and those that are correcting, or those that are mechanics. They look after these things. They can be engineers. And this is not the only one. We still have civil engineers. People that construct what? Roads. People that construct buildings. People that construct bridges. And people that construct what? Many things like that. Let me tell you something. If you are in SS1 or SS2 or SS3, you want to be an engineer, then further mathematics should be the mother of all the subjects that you are going to do. Further maths. If there is no further maths, then general mathematics should be the backbone of the subject that you are expected to do or offer in a college or in a school like this. If you are running away from this and you want to be an engineer, you cannot be a good engineer. Rather, you are going to be a quack engineer that may design a building, that may design a wall, that may design a bridge, and after some time, the world will collapse. Are we getting it? Because the mathematics is not there. You did not mathematize numbers, mathematize things that you are expected to mathematize before taking a building. So for those of you that are going for engineering, please listen attentively. Play with mathematics. Manipulate numbers the way you want to manipulate it. Because you want to be an engineer. It's not a course that is meant for people that cannot mathematize numbers. It's meant for people that can mathematize numbers. Then if you have this notion, you want to be an engineer, and you cannot mathematize number in SS1, in SS2, in SS3, and now you are going out, and you want to be an engineer, then go back to the drawing board. The teachers, the lecturers, the lesson givers are still there for you. They can still coach you. So long as you want to achieve this dream, you want to make it in life, you must know how to mathematize number. Because in engineering, mathematics is the father. Mathematics is the backbone of engineering. The next course that you are expected to know is chemistry, physics, English, and other courses like that. You must know these courses very well, most especially physics. You know, there are what? Calculations, derivations, and what have you in physics. If you don't know how to go about physics, you are running away from physics as a student of SS1, as a student of SS2, as a student of SS3, you are running away from these things, then there is a problem. There is a problem. We need to have people that can what? Invent different things that will help us. I think 2 days back also, 2 female students, or 2 female, were given license from ABU to practice or to go on research. Researches that have to do with what? Have to do with what? Nuclear. Female, not males. Female. They are going for these things again. Now, for those of you that are going for this, you want to be a person that is known worldwide as a result of your intellectual materials, intellectual property, intellectual work. Then there is need for you to sit back, look at what you are doing with keen interest, with seriousness. Don't deceive yourself, because some of us are not realistic in choosing career. You may choose something today, tomorrow you are changing it because your friend is changing it. You are choosing something today because the mathematics teacher or the physics teacher is there in the class. By the time you are graduating, you are leaving this place. You say that I'm tired of this, I'm dropping this, I'm going for a different course again. Then there's a problem. You must tell yourself that this course that I'm choosing, I'm telling myself that I'm choosing something that will help me, help my father, help my mother, help my relatives, help my state, help my nation, help the entire world. Then you can be an icon, international icon for that matter. If you don't have that mindset, you are just doing it for the sake of doing it, my friend is doing it, then you cannot make it. I'm sorry to tell you this. You can't make it because you did not tell yourself the reality. There's what we call self-concept in choosing career. You must look at the indices. Do you have the abilities to choose a career? Do you have the capability to choose a career? Do you have the interest in choosing this career? Do you value what you've chosen? If you have not valued what you have chosen, then there's a problem. Do you have the aptitude to go for this career? If you don't have the aptitude, that is the mental power, the mental knowledge, your educational sensitivity. You don't take care of that. The aptitude is poor. You don't have it. The attitude is poor. Your attitude toward it is negative. Then there is a problem. Don't deceive yourself. You cannot make it. I want all of you to have a realistic choice, to have a choice that even after your after your life, you cannot regret it. Even after you might have left, your children, your students, people around will not what? People around will not what? Will not say that you've regretted your choice of career also. No. What I want you to know, whichever field, whichever one you are choosing, please tell yourself that you need to read round the clock. The graduates, I don't know. Maybe you have taken your time to do what I'm saying now. If you have not done that, you still have time. You can do it. Tell yourself that I can do it. Can you say it, please? I can do it. Say it. Those of you that have the notion, the interest, the intention that you want to go for this, you should put it at the back of your mind that you can do it. The Almighty is there for you. Try your best to commit the Holy Quran into memory. If you commit the Holy Quran into memory, remaining things can be as easier as taking water, as drinking water. If you hold the Holy Quran firmly, I believe Allah will stand there for you. Allah is enough for you. Allah will guide you. But if you do away with the Holy Quran, you don't want to go after the Holy Quran, you don't want to memorize the verses of the Holy Quran because you don't want people to be calling you ustaz, you don't want people to look down upon you. This is what's happening in our society today. Arabic is nosediving, Quran is nosediving. Students are not interested to memorize Holy Quran. They are not interested to even speak Arabic because if they go back to the society, we don't have regard for them. It's unfortunate. We should dignify people that have the Holy Quran. We should respect them because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given them something that has not given anybody. Allah said, ثم أورثنا الكتاب الذين اصطفينا من عبادنا فمنهم ظالم لنفسه ومنهم مقتصد ومنهم مقتصد and the rest up to the end of the verse. Allah said He has chosen those among His servants. He has given them the Holy Quran. So long as Allah has given you the Holy Quran, Allah has chosen you. Please don't look down upon memorization that you are doing. I hope and I pray, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless our knowledge. May Allah bless the certificate. May Allah bless our life. Wa akhiru da'wana and alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen.